You're welcome to another session, and in this session I will be showing you what you need to get started with the 12-week bootcamp in business intelligence and data analytics. So the fourth tools that you would need for this program is a SQL server. Now, how do you go about this? The first thing is to go on Google or any of your browser, just download and type download SQL server. So when you have the page open, try to look at the Microsoft website that has the download. So we could see that, okay, you can take up this one that has Microsoft SQL Server. So I'll put the link, the download link to the of this video. So click on this. So at this point, we've got the SQL Server web page where you can scroll up to this, and based on the system you've got, if you're on Windows, just as I am on Windows, so I can take up the Windows version. If you're on Linux, you take on the Linux version, and when you're on Docker, you take on the Docker version of it as well. But at the moment I'm on Windows, which is the default one according to my operating system. So I'm going to take on the Express version. So click on download. This might take some time to download, and that is fine. As you can see, I've got the SQL server downloaded, and which is here. So what the next thing I'm going to do is to install this. Two ways to install: you can install directly, or you right click and run as administrator based on the option you've got. So I can run it as an administrator in my PC. So this will take a bit of instructions, then we'll go about installing this. So when it pop up, so you've got the basic, you've got the custom, and you've got the download media. So it's the preferably is to use the basic, or if you go on custom, then you want to set up some settings yourself, but go on the basic. Accept. Yeah, this is the default download folder, which is fine, and you click on install. So this will take some time while it's installing. This took about 20 minutes or so before this finished installing. So, and this is a completed part of it. You don't need to close this because there's an option that talks about install SSMS, and SSMS means SQL Server Management Studio. So for you to have a GUI, that's graphical user interface, to access your SQL Server, it's necessary to have the SSMS installed. So what you need to do is to click on install. This will take us to the web page where we can get this to install. You could see free download for SQL Management Studio 19.3. So, and also you have the link on how you can go about downloading this. So there are so many other options you've got on this. I will add up this link to it. So you click on free download for SQL Server Management Studio SSMS. You click on this. It's going to start downloading, and after this finished downloading, you could see that it's downloading. Then we can install the SQL Server Management Studio. As you can see, this has finished downloading, so we can open this file to start installing. Two options: either I open the folder where this file is installed, and I can run this SQL Server Studio, right click on this and run as administrator. So at this point, we go ahead and install. Click on install. This also will take some time. Just need to wait while this is installing. Now we've got the SQL Server Management Studio completed. So I could click on close, and also we can go on and close this one as well. So it's asking if I'm interested to, I want to close this. Yes, I'm ready to close. That's fine. Yes. So the next thing you need to do is to check out the SQL Server. Go onto your start menu and type SQL Server Management Studio. You could say SQL Server Management Studio 19. You click on this. This is going to load the SQL Server Management Studio. At this point, we've got our SQL Server Management Studio open, and we can click on connect and start and get started. So in the next video, what we're going to do is how we can import all the data sets we've got into this SQL Server. So we know that we're going to create a new database, and each of the data set, like the sales table, the customer table, the product table, the sales executive table, all these will be imported as table into the SQL Server in the database in which we'll create. So that all this will be done in the next video. Thank you.